And I now call William Dyer, who is the Liberal Youth Policy Officer for London and on the Liberal Youth Exec.
Conference, I'd like to talk to you about Channel 4. Before a lot of the programmes start on Channel 4, you'll often see the camera pan round and a 4 come into view. There's one such thing, they're called edits, and it's of a council estate, looks grubby and grimy, and the camera pans round and the 4 comes into view made up of concrete blocks that don't look fit for purpose. This little edit has particular resonance for me because that estate actually exists. It's in southeast London and it's called the Aylesbury Estate, and for the past year I've been working there as a youth worker. And as I read this motion, I'm glad that Liberal Democrats came to the same conclusion that I did in the first couple of months that I was working there. That a boy who brings in drugs into school for the first time isn't committing a crime, he's crying for help. A girl whose personal images are shown beyond her consent is not her committing a crime, it's her having a cry for help. And a child, often some of primary school age, who bring protection into the place they should be calling home, are not committing a crime, they're committing a cry for help. As I read this motion, I'm heartened that Lib Dems are responding to that cry for help, providing sensible drugs policy that's evidence-based to ensure that sexual consent is embedded in the national curriculum. And it's Liberal Democrats, both in government and in this motion, that are doing more than any other party for decades to help especially young offenders not to re-offend. Labour and Conservatives have for decades never answered the cries that thousands of young people have who enter the justice system. Liberal Democrats, it's our duty to answer those cries today. Please support this motion.
Thank you, Will.